Okay, I get it. I was on a couch, and I really liked where it is, and I don't know why I mentioned that, but anyway, let's go to the review portion of this video.
What do we call you, sir?
First name, Mr. Last name, Glass.
So, I went to go see Glass, and it's not the worst of Shyamalan, but it's not the best. Like, you know what I mean. Shyamalan, M.NightShyamalan, he's kind of the most, I don't know how to put it, mixed bag directors. He's had good work in the past, and then just stumbled and destroyed his career with everything else in the early 2000s. But he's made it up. Not really. I went to go see Split, and originally I was like, yeah, this is gonna be that good of a film. This is probably not. But then I was shocked. He pulled it off. And then the twist. Oh my god, the twist was so good. I loved it. It was a secret sequel to Unbreakable, made by a different studio. And that probably not a lot of people remember. Anyway, then we got Glass. Glass was probably not the best conclusion, but not the worst conclusion. For this film, I've given it okay. There's more bad than there is good. But it equals out in the end, because, like, okay, this is the good, and then this is the bad. So it, like, kind of equals out. Most of the time, the bad didn't really, like, make me hate the film, and it was like, oh, this film was so bad. No, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the time I had with it. Now, would this be a film I would have paid $12.50 to go see? No, I would have waited till a budget day to go see it if I knew if it was just going to be this okay. But yeah, I had a great time with it. The things that made me love it was James McAvoy and Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson and James McAvoy were probably the best parts of the film. James McAvoy, I think, is kind of underrated in what he can do. The fact that he's able to pull off this many, like, personalities in, like, one movie is just great. It's just an amazing feat, and I love it. And Mr. Glass, or Samuel L. Jackson, was, in my opinion, a really good character. He had a little less, like, feel to him than he did in Unbreakable. In Unbreakable, you felt this guy suffered most of his life with always having to fear, would this break my bones? Would this break my arm? Would this break my wrist? Like, you would always be afraid of it. He would always be afraid of it. Wouldn't you be afraid of it if your bones would literally just by someone kind of like holding a grip on your hand would shatter all your fingers? Wouldn't that kind of scare you? It would scare me. Like the film said, he went to comic books to kind of create something, and he got this mentality in his head that superheroes are real. They are a manifestation of real life events. And his proof of that was with Bruce Willis's character, who is my least favorite character in the film. He didn't have much to do. And when he finally started doing his Unbreakable thing, where, you know, he started punching people and started showing, oh yeah, I'm a big, strong guy, he was... I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, it's just very disappointing what this character, that it's so much depth in the Unbreakable just got watered down in comparison. And the side characters. So the girl from Split, she probably isn't, it feels like she's suffering from Stockholm Syndrome, but it depends on how you depict it. But in my opinion, it kind of felt like she did, but maybe she didn't. I don't know what Shyamalan's plan was. The kid from Unbreakable is back. He is in full swing of accepting his dad, and is even kind of obsessed with it. Kind of like obsessed with the fact that his dad could be a real-life superhero, which, gotta be fair, if my dad was a superhero, I think that'd be pretty cool. But I wouldn't be all like, oh, I'm gonna, like, write down stuff from you, the people you beaten the everlasting shit out of. What? And the mom of Mr. Glass, or Elijah, she was, once again, similar to Bruce Willis's character, was watered down. She didn't really feel like she had that much of an impact than she did in Unbreakable. Which is really disappointing that my two favorite characters from the Unbreakable movie were so watered down in the film in this one. As if, I get the point. Like, James McAvoy's character kind of has this huge fleet, 25 personalities living in his head. It makes sense why you'd want to take down some characters, but they didn't really need to remove Bruce Willis's character in order to make room for James McAvoy's. Now, like most people, the first act and the first two acts were really good. They had really good structure, conclusions, and were great to set up. But the third act was where the bad was starting to over-level the goodness. If this, similar to Venom, the good and the bad were on equal terms, which is why I gave it a 6. If the bad slowly starts to go above the good, then it starts just kind of not making sense. The twist, oh my god, the twist. It felt like those old Shyamalan twists, you know, like from Devil, where there's no build-up at all. There's no build-up to some of the twists. Now, of course, this twist, there are other twists in the film in order to make sense of it all. You can't really have just one twist in this one for some reason. On the count of 3 fingers, the Glass had 3 twists. It had 3 twists in one movie. That's too many. One I actually kind of liked because it kind of shocked me. The second one I thought was complete other bullshit. And the third one I was like, oh god, this is going to change the way I view the world. But in reality, after kind of thinking about it, this film kind of was disappointing. I think I just set the expectations too high. This is Shyamalan we're talking about. The man who kind of just had a resurgence. Now, I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm not saying it's good. It's just, I want to tell you. So yeah, I'm going to end this here because I want to say, without further ado, my rating for Glass is a
lot of people are going to die.
Now, who'd like a PB and J sandwich?
We're not meant to have this much power.
Finally, all of us together for the world to see what we are capable of. You need to get out of here.
What have you done, Elijah?
Alright, so what's next on the Brett review schedule? Oh, okay. Do I have to review? Okay, I have to review Captain Marvel. No, I don't have anything against Captain Marvel. It's just, God, if I don't say I loved it or hated it, I'm gonna piss off someone. But of course, this is the internet. No one will get pissed off if I love or hate this movie. That would just be ridiculous! Here we go!